The top 3 are super important. But if you want to have a sustainable business for years and you don't have a congruent soul, you will struggle and you will crash and burn. You will burn out and you will hate yourself. I'm sorry to be so frank, but the truth is I see too many people burning out. I see too many people in their 30s that have lost the passion. So maintaining belief in self, it's not like a one and done. It's a thing that you have to work on, because it's going to keep on. Your kids are going to challenge you. Life's going to challenge you. But I do know that if you start really with the foundations and just check in. Yep, my belief is good. Okay, my belief in chiropractic is good. Man, my communication sucks. Great. Let's go and put some attention to communication. Or it could be, my belief is good. My chiropractic certainty is good. I'm a pretty good communicator. But far out, my adjustments, I find that I'm hurting people, I'm hurting my body. By Friday, I'm exhausted. Okay, go and work on your adjustments, because literally that's your kink in your chain. Or if everything is great, but the last time you had a holiday was 25 years ago, and you've had no more than 2 weeks off a year, and you are burning yourself out, and you can't afford to pay your BAS bill, okay, then find out about business and find a way to structure it. But the truth is that the top ones, there is much more smarter human beings out there to help you with those. The bottom 2 is where I honestly believe, whoops, it easy, see? Shout for that. Benji. I'm going to spend some time now really diving deep into the bottom 2. Because, as we've already said, we've already talked about passion, but how the fuck do you find passion? Showing up, what does that mean? Okay, go to the bar and have a few beers. Sweet, I've done that. How does that translate into a practice? So putting a framework behind it, now we know we can start compartmentalizing where we put things. So when it comes to belief in self, what I want you guys to do now, if you are a visual learner, which I am, I want you now to grab those top 4 in your head and just move them off the screen. My wife wasn't here, so she couldn't do that for me on my slides, so I can't do it for you either. So you've got to use your brains to do it. So get the top 4, and they're all gone now. We're going to spend the next part of our talk just focusing on belief in self, which is the fundamental, most important one. Now, you've got the foundations of belief in self. And what I want you to do now is realize, how do we get more of this belief in self? Belief in self, what happens is, it allows you to start choosing certainty. When you start working on that inner soul, that inner fire, that furnace that Simon spoke about yesterday, the fire starts building, you start developing this certainty in what you're doing, and then what that does is it then starts leading to congruent actions. And we all know what congruent actions are, don't we? Yeah? Congruent actions are, if you are a chiropractor that loves chiropractic, that sees kids, but doesn't adjust your own kids, that's an incongruent action, and it's definitely going to lead to destruction. If you are 150 kilos or 300 kilos overweight, and you want to try and adjust people, and you can't because your body's fallen apart, and you can't serve your community, but you're promoting health, that's an incongruent action. So then all of a sudden, you start going, I've got this belief in self. If I've got belief in self, I need to make some changes. Find a way to lose some weight, find a way to get stronger, find a way to build up your posterior chain to make sure you can handle it. If you want to be a busy chiropractor and see, let's say, 200 a day, those that have done that, your body gets sore. Put some reps in and make sure your body can handle that. Otherwise, your body can't handle it, and then don't aim that high. But all of a sudden, your actions start becoming quite congruent. That then leads to your evidence. When your evidence is there, all of a sudden you start, I don't know, being happier, making more money, seeing more people. People start being drawn to you. Students start asking to come and hang out with you. So once you start doing these things, it becomes this perpetual vortex, continuum, where all of a sudden your belief in self picks up, then your certainty picks up, then your actions pick up. Then all of a sudden you're going, shivers, I went to the gym 6 times last week. And you're like, far out. You didn't even think about doing that, but all of a sudden you start building this vortex, and then your belief in self picks up, and you become invincible. I really mean that. When I have some of the clients say, some of the students last night asked me questions like, how do you have that certainty? It's like, man, I'm just someone. Actually, I want to give this little side note. Who's ever heard of Sid Williams? If you haven't, some of his old school tapes are brilliant. There's a famous quote, but I use this quite a lot for my certainty. And he was the main man that brought Life, basically that started Life University. He was a bit of a character. And he had this guy chasing him down, and he was in the middle of the street walking his dog, and this guy came running over to him. And he's like, man, this crazy man. And he goes, you're the guy. And then he's like sitting here with his dog, not in the chiropractic setting. He's like, what's going on? He's like, you're the guy. I've been told. I mean, look. And he pulls his pants down, and he shows him his head. And he goes, look, I've got not one bit of hair on me. I am totally alopecia. I've got something wrong. I've got no hair glands, and everyone thinks I'm weird, and my skin's all white, and I've been told that you're a miracle, you can fix me. And he goes, boy, if I give you an adjustment, you become a collie dog. And my accent wasn't that good, but I was kind of like, imagine that you're not in your headspace of being a chiropractor. Someone's come to you, showing you their pubes, showing you their underarms and their hair, and you have no context, and they give you an adjustment.